Hey everybody, it's Jenny and I am back with you today to plan in my Classic Happy Planner. You can see that this is this week and I'm personally loving these stickers from Shine Sticker Co. I know not everybody is into those types of stickers, but I love them. Now something else I wanted to show with you is I added another section to the back of my Happy Planner. So if you watched my flip through, you know that I'm keeping 4 months, something that, like information that I track, sticky notes, a folder, and then I also have 1 month of my Classic Miss Maker that I keep back here to track my social media and my creative projects. And then I added this section. I loved this divider, but I wasn't using this student planner, so I wasn't 100% sure what to do with it, but I'm so excited because I could use it and it matches my rose gold discs, which is amazing. But I am going to put my work planner in here now. So I have switched to a classic size dashboard layout. I was using a mini and trimming it and putting it like right here, and it was great. I just think I might need a little bit more space. So I'm going to try this out and see how this works. So I am still crushing hardcore on the Be Happy box stickers. Now, the thing is with the Be Happy box stickers is that I have not used any of the really pretty pinks and purples. I've used all the blues because I love the blues. So what I decided was that I was going to focus on the pinks and the purples this week. So let's get started. I also have these big ones as well, and then the alphabet stickers. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm really looking forward to it. So something exciting is my cabinets are getting installed last week. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I had a leak in my first floor, and so my kitchen was totally destroyed, and I've been without a kitchen since December 16th. So pretty excited to get those put back in. I'm just taking a quick look to see what I had this week that I need to carry over into the following week, and we are set. Going to take out this side just so I can write very clearly and easily. Now I know that I don't have anything going on Monday, and so I can add, you know, to-dos and those types of things there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take, I've been thinking about this, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pretty splotchy, watercolory, long piece, and I'm going to add that right over here. It's so cute, and yeah, I just really like that. So I did cover that up, and you still can see the S, but I'm sure I'll figure out something to do with that as we go on. Now, I had forgotten that there were some of these in here, so that's very exciting, actually. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out, let's see here, so pretty. Okay. I'm going to use the purple since I went ahead and I used the pink right there. I'm going to use a purple one of these. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to stick with the pink and we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll just do the whole week in the pink. All right, so I'm going to pull out one of these pink watercolor stickers right here, and I wasn't surely going to put, let's see if I can get it up. All right, let's do that. I don't know how this is going to end up, but we'll see, right? All right, so I'm going to take these big, beautiful florals. Going to put that right here. So I want it to cover kind of that white area, but I'm not trying to not have the white area. I just wanted to have that go right there. Now I'm thinking that what I will also do is, let's see. You know, I wasn't going to, but I think what I'm going to do is take another one of those big, beautiful flowers, and I'm going to put it right down here. And then I'm going to, you can see right there that part of that is hanging off the edge. So I'm going to trim that off. There. So pretty. That's just absolutely beautiful right down there. How will I even ever get anything done? That's what I need to ask myself. Maybe I should just ask myself that in general, shall we? All right, so I'm looking, oh my gosh, look how pretty those are. Remind me to use those later in the week, my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to look and see. I'm sure there's probably, if I recall, some little words or something like that. Yeah, right here. Let's see. Let's take this now little flag sticker, and I'm just going to put that right there because it could mean anything, right? I mean, now could stand for just anything. And so then that covers up that little black piece right there. So cute. Now I do need to add a to-do list here. So I think that what I will do, there are just so many stickers in here, I can actually hardly stand it. Like, I'm so overwhelmed, not in a bad way, like in a good way. Like, how can I use all these beautiful stickers? Okay, so first of all, I'm kind of skipping a little bit ahead, but I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm going to put this one right here because it's so pretty and completely and totally matches my theme, all right? So I'm going to put that right there. Then I'm going to keep looking for those checklist stickers that we just talked about. Okay, well, so I see now that it is that lavender color, which is gorgeous, but it's not going to work. So we'll come back to the to-do lists. I'm going to leave spaces for those, and then we will come back to those. How about that? All right, so now I need something down here, and I think that what I will do is, oh my gosh, just so much prettiness. All right, first of all, the thing I'm going to do is I am going to take this really pretty, you know, so it's got that washi idea, but it's not washi. And I'm going to put it right down here. And I'm not going to go all the way because I don't want to cover that all up. But so let's see, let's go ahead and give that guy a trim right there so he butts up to it. Oh my gosh, so pretty. All right, and then I'll put the extra little piece right in here too, just because I may need that at some point. You just never know, right? All right, so I need to add a basketball practice. This pen is not working very well, so I'm going to set it aside and pull out another one. Okay. Kind of go ahead and cover up some of that where the ink was not flowing really well. There we go. Okay, so then remember I'm going to put my to-do lists here, and then maybe I'll put it there again just on Wednesday since, I don't know, I don't want it to be in the diagonal, you know, that's kind of weird for me, so. Okay, so now we can move on to Wednesday, and I don't have anything specific on Wednesday, so I just need to add the two to-do lists. So I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to Thursday because I'll put the to-do list here, and I'm going to do all of those together at the end. All right, So now we are on to Thursday, and I also actually don't have anything on Thursday either. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? So what I will do is I'm going to add a nice, big, beautiful decorative element right there. And I already saw a sticker that I thought would be great. Now I really do like this Rise and Shine one. It's super pretty, but not the one that I had in mind. I was kind of thinking about this guy. And then including another one of those florals, but this time sticking to these gorgeous beauties. So I think that, let's see, let's turn this around and look at some of these. Okay, so those are going this way. All right, I'm going to use this one up here. And place it right here next to it. So I'm making like a much bigger cluster than originally this was. Now let's see. Okay, I think this one's going to be really pretty right there next to it because it's a little bit smaller, but I think that what I can do, since it doesn't have, so pretty. All right, so look at how gorgeous that is, right? And I don't have anything on Thursday or Friday, so I'm set there. Now I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can find a nice small little quote or something like that to go up above. So I'm maybe this time to shine, I'll come back to that. That's a really good choice. I actually thought that it was part of that sticker to begin with, so that would be perfect, wouldn't it? This one's nice too, but I don't think I'm going to use it. It says, let's make a difference with our own differences. I do like it though. There's one other one that I'm thinking about using, and that might have won out. You will rise by lifting others. I really like that one. So right now I think this one is the front runner. But as you can see, there's just, I have used this for several layouts already, and there's just still so many more stickers in here. I'm just in love with this sticker book. I love that right there. That's so pretty, and it's all kind of delicate and lovely. Now I have this activity that I need to put in here, but what I'm going to do first is I want to think of the decorative element that I'm going to put down here in this area. So I'm going to go back through here and look. I'm not going to put Rise and Shine because that doesn't seem, for the bottom, it seems like more of a top sticker, and I know that probably sounds kind of weird, but whatevs. I'm really liking this Reach for Your Dreams. I think that's really pretty. But I also like the idea of just doing some more florals down there as well. So I'm kind of trying to see if there's anything that's better. I do like the look on the bright side. That's so cute. But I'm thinking the florals might be the way to go because they're just beautiful, and then it'll balance out the left-hand side as well, and then tie that in too. So we can just have kind of all of the florals for this particular layout. So I think that I do have this big box, and I'm not entirely against using it for this, but I am also kind of thinking that, well, let's give it a try, shouldn't we? I mean, why not? All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this Call Jury Duty off because it is one of the things I need to include here because I have jury duty that following Monday, and last time I had jury duty, I completely forgot to call. Like, just completely forgot. So, I know I really need to remind myself. All right, so now what I have here is these beautiful watercolor stickers again. So I'm trying to decide if I should do a, all right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this guy. It's beautiful little wash. I'm gonna put him right down here. And then I think that what I'm going to do is I'm gonna find those pink and purple florals again that were so pretty. There we go. Aren't they just beautiful? I'm going to add this big, long sprig right here, kind of against the edge. So you don't notice it quite as much, like it all just sort of ties together and it feels really organic. And then I'm going to put this one right here next to it, like they're together. They came from the same area on the bottom. And then I have this very pretty one right here that I'm going to place right there. So see, I have a really pretty decorative whole thing that I layered together, so it's just all so pretty. Now I think that I'm also going to look for, I would use this sticker to add the call jury duty, but I don't think I'm going to because it doesn't seems like I can hold off on using that guy. So two options I have here. One, okay, here we go. This one's pretty, and these are harder for me to use because there's not a ton of room for writing. So I do like to use these for other things. Now I'm going to place this right here so it's right up to the edge. Call about jury duty. There. And that turns out really nice, and it's very, very pretty, and it all goes together. So now I do need to add this right here. So I'm going to take, just because I want to, not because I need to, this really pretty sticky note. It's got the florals down the side, and I'd like to keep to that. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to put it up here at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of my Tombow adhesive, and I like to make sure I get the corners because I find it to be very irritating when the corners peel up. But truth be told, you don't actually need that much adhesive. So now the other thing that I need to do is I need to pull the edge of this clear sticker up so that I don't lose that, because the end of that quote is important. So I'm going to pull it up, no problem at all, and I'm going to adhere this down. Oops, I got it a little, I pulled it at the last second. Here we go. Then I can add that right there. That's just so pretty. I'm going to pull this off also. There we go. Then now the last thing for me to note is the itty bitty over here before we go back and add my to-do lists and any last minute, not last minute, but last decorations that I want to add. So I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my little bitty Tombow lettering pen, if I can find it. because I'm currently digging around looking for it. There's one. I like this one in the planners because I think that the size of it works really nicely. So I think I'm also going to leave this area open just in case anything else comes up or anything like that. And I'm just going to write the itty bitty over here. And I still sort of visually think about these boxes as morning, noon, or afternoon and evening. And so I try to adhere to that if I can, if it works out. So now we've just got that right there. Now, the last thing for me to do is to go back and add my to-do lists. And what I had been thinking was that I would stamp them all. And so I think instead, I'm actually going to, I will stamp some of them, I do think, but I think I'm also going to pull out whichever ones I can find in my colorful boxes. Put one right here. That's really pretty with that right there. And let's put one down here. Now the other thing that I'm going to do before I stamp is I forgot I was going to add okay, I just wanted to make sure I had enough stickers because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I'll get into something and then not have the stickers for it to work. So I think I'm going to spell out cabinets and add that right here. I'm going to do the bulk fit in Tuesday, but I'm sure there'll be some carryover into Wednesday because there always is. And my contractor has not done a very good job of staying on track either. So something tells me there'll be some carryover into Wednesday. I just love adding alphabet stickers and alphabet stamps, so whenever I can, I do. Oopsies. So I just ripped the top off of this E, so I'm going to go ahead and put it down there. It'll be fine. I'm going to use my X-Acto knife to give it a little push. There we go. All right, so then I will find So that turned out very well. Now, the last thing that I need to do is I'm going to stamp the rest of my to-do list. So I'm going to pull out my stamps. I just keep all of the Happy Planner ones in this box. It works fine for me. Obviously, there'd be probably a neater way to store them, but I'm a-okay with this way. So going to, let's see, I'll use the circles to keep with the rest of the circles. The only thing that's a little bit different is that these only have 4 like checklists, and these have more, but that's okay. Gives me more opportunities to get things done. All right, so I'm going to use this VersaFine Clair. It's the same as the VersaFine, it just happens to be sitting on my desk. So I'm going to put this up on Monday morning. I'm just going to turn it like this so I can see it because Monday morning is a little further away. Firm, even pressure on the entire image, but not too hard because you don't want to smush it. There we go. I love the black too as a contrast with all these beautiful soft colors. It's just so pretty. Okay, so then what I'm going to do, because as you can see here, I have a little bit of this stem in the top of the box. Now, instead of stamping on top of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my baby wipe and I'm going to clean off this top circle. Okay, so there's no ink on this now. And then I'll just take my skin to dry it. Okay, I'm not doing anything else, just drying the surface area. Then when I add the ink, I'm not going to add ink to that particular circle. I'm just going to ink up the rest of the circle, making sure it's got ink on there, but you don't want to give it too much, otherwise, again, you'll just end up with a mess. So I'm going to go ahead and add those right there. Now, firm, even pressure, remember, on the whole stamp. There we go. Now, I do also have that little flower there, so writing over that will be a challenge, but hopefully because it's Friday, I don't even fill up that entire to-do list. All right, guys, so that is it. That's this week using the Be Happy box, and it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I just love it. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below, and I will do my very best to get back to you. Thank you so much, guys, and make it a great day.